Okay, good afternoon. My name is Sherry Morgan, and I actually live out in the West Iredell district of Statesville in Iredell County. I needed to sell my mother's home in the city of Statesville as she was transitioning into an assisted living facility. We needed the proceeds of the house to help pay for that facility. Actually, did try to sell the house on our own to try to facilitate the process. We actually had some friends of ours that were interested in purchasing it for a price that was fair. Um, that sale fell through for reasons, it doesn't really matter. It just didn't work out. Then we actually contacted one of the organizations that send the flyers through the mail. I'll buy your home, which we thought was going to work out. Signed a contract with those folks, and then 2 weeks into the contract, they'd given us a price before we signed. And then 2 weeks into it, they came back and said, "We're not going to be able to give you that much for that house," and wanted to offer us a lower price. Of course, we backed out of it at that time and decided to go with something else. We we knew a lady that he had worked with very well. He had done an excellent job, we felt, helping her move properties, find places where she could move. She's other rental properties through him as well. So we knew of Terry from a friend of ours. So it was a personal reference, which came very highly recommended. We first contacted Terry. It took a couple of calls back and forth, and we finally decided to go with him as our realtor. He was very knowledgeable. I had a conversation with him over the phone, and he was telling me, he said, I'm going to put this price on the house, which was kind of a little bit higher than what I thought it was worth and what I actually ever thought we could get for it. And I said, I had a conversation with him. I said, Terry, I just really don't think, I'm afraid it's going to scare people off if we put that kind of price on that house. He listened to my concerns, and he very politely said, listen, this is what I do for a living. Trust me. Trust me in this process. That's when I knew I had the right person, and we went forward with him. In the process, we met with Terry and a cameraman to start the process of marketing the home. We met over there with them just to see how it'd go, to open it up and give them the keys so they get everything on the house ready to go. The gentleman, the photographer that came in, they were there like less than 30 minutes, but he did a fantastic job. Terry had the best photographer out there to capture the essence of the house, the good, highlight the good things, but then show everything up front with everything. It was just, I was amazed at the look of the house on the website. It highlighted everything that it should and showed everything that it should, but it got the point across to anybody who went on the website. They could tell this is what I need, or maybe this wasn't it for me. And it was just a great process all around. Terry is a realtor who will give you, if anybody will give you 150%, if anybody could, Terry will do it. He would tell me that he'd been, on the phone with, potential buyers. He wasn't waiting on people to contact him. He was reaching out to people that he thought would be interested in this home for, the things that they needed, and we were selling it at a time when he told me, he said, listen, I'm not expecting much. This is the slowest time of the year. We put it on the market right before Thanksgiving, the big holiday season. He had people looking at our house the day after Thanksgiving. And he said that is unheard of, because most people at Thanksgiving time, they're just interested in family. But his work behind the scenes got the interest out there with the realtors he knew. And he had folks looking at our house the day after Thanksgiving, which I was thrilled. Like I said before, he priced the home way up here, and I'm thinking it's way down here. We didn't get the way up there mark, but we got um 50% more than what I would have thought it was worth if I had sold it on my own. That's what you get when you work with Terry. You get someone with the knowledge to do what you need done, the contacts to reach out to folks and get your property sold, and the personal touch. It goes above and beyond. I have never been happier. If anybody would need to sell a house, I would recommend him in a heartbeat.